منصة نور أكاديمي، نحن صناع العلامة الكاملة.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. The third lecture here to cover the Unit 4 of my lovely book, 10th grade. Yes. And we have accomplished many خلينا نحكي steps of reading, and we have just encountered the meaning and how do we use the simple present. Now today with simple present اللي هو بيتكلم عن الروتين والdaily life the habits, the facts, my status, my permanent actions, يعني with lots of keywords. Okay. راح نعمل مقارنة بسيطة بينه وبين ال present simple وال present continuous. Okay. وبالصفحات اللي كنا مستخدمينها من قبل يا شباب ويا صبايا حكينا إنه we have the name we have, for example, we have defined the simple present, and also we try to make my 7 pronouns, primary pronouns in English, first to second to third. أرجع أعيد كمان مرة. First to second to third. بمعنى we have 7 pronouns in English. I mean subject pronouns. I, we, they, you, she, he, it. And we يعني try to make them first, second, third according to the plural also and the singular ones of them. Okay. So here كمان اتفقنا على الsuffix اللي بنعمل له adding على الverb في simple present. Sometimes we add s, sometimes we add es. Okay. طيب. For most regular verbs, you put the negation of the verb before the verb. She won't go, or I don't smell anything. Okay. Ms. Jumana, why we use don't here? I will tell you something. Simple present. We have, for example, subject, verb, complement. Can I have a short example? Yes, of course. Look at this. I, for example, get up at 6 o'clock a.m. every day. This is a sentence. How do we know that this is a sentence? This is a sentence because it's a start with subject. I mean here first person pronoun. Get up, this is my verb, and we don't need to add s or es because of I, and we tried to say that she, he, it, and also all the nouns in singular ones بيحكموني إني أستخدم الverb with s or es. وزي ما اتفقنا يا شباب إنه في عنا مجموعة أفعال بتنتهي بأفعال بتنتهي بأفعال بتنتهي بالCH أو الSH. هدول الأفعال لابد إني أنا أعمل adding ES. Okay. So here we don't have to add S or ES. Okay. If I want to ask myself if this sentence is an affirmative case or negative case, شو يعني؟ يعني هل هي بحالة الإثبات ولا في حالة النفي؟ لا، في حالة الإثبات. طيب how can I make it negative؟ ببساطة شديدة جدا I don't get up at 6 o'clock. I don't get up at 6 o'clock. مين حكى لكم؟ I get up for example at 7. Right? We use verb to do and also with not to make this sentence negative. إذا ببساطة شديدة جدا simple present it refers to active verbs or stative verbs. Active verbs or stative verbs. I mean dynamic verbs or stative ثابتات أفعال ثابتة وبيدخل فيها الverb to be. How can I make them negative? I should focus on do and does. Especially does for the singular pronoun and nouns and do with plural nouns. So we have do and does, and we can, for example, make like this: I, we, they, and you. طبعا don't forget to add not in the middle. Yes. So you can say, we don't get up early at Fridays. We don't. For example, you can say she, he, and it. But also you can say Selma does not, don't forget not, does not get up early in the morning. So she doesn't get up early. هي بشكل عام ما بتصحى بكير. فإذا أنا عم بحكي عن الحالة اللي لإلها بحكي عن الروتين تبعها لكن بحالة النيجيشن. Okay? And I use does with her name. And I can say, for example, another sentence about her. Selma doesn't get up early. She gets up. For example, afternoon. بعد الظهر. Okay? So no, there is no problem. Do and does, they are very important في حالة النيجيشن وفي حالة how can I make a question. How can I make a question? Let's go back. So, these some examples about simple present. And this is very important. Infinitive to ask, to work, to call, to use, to have. And we have here the 4 pronouns and the 3 rest of them. I, you, we, they, ask, do, ask. شو يعني do not ask? يعني I can say I ask and I don't ask. I don't ask you why you interrupt me. I don't ask you. If I talk about my father, he doesn't ask you. He doesn't ask you. طيب خلينا ناخذ مثال تاني. She works in hospital. In hospital. Okay. I want you to focus on this thing. We add S because of she. Because of she. طب يا مس جمانة ما هو هذا الإس هاي يا مس أنا عرفت شو هي هاي الإس. هاي الإس اللي بنجمع فيها الأفعال. يا مس الأفعال بالإنجليزي لا تجمع. الأفعال بالإنجليزي لا تجمع. هاي مش واو الجماعة ولا واو النسوة ولا أبصر شو. مس الإنجليزي الفيرب فيه لا يجمع. This is a suffix. خلينا نحكي. This is a suffix. طب مس جوانا احنا بنحكي chairs. This is a noun miss. This is a noun. طب ما احنا بنقول plays. احنا بنحكي plays لما نحكي عنها انها بمعنى مسرحية. We can say one play, many plays. I have watched many plays in my life. أنا شاهدت كثير من المسرحيات في حياتي. So focus please. أنت بالبارت للverb. شو يعني؟ يعني قسم الجملة. هاي she subject. هاي works verb. الcomplement إجا على شكل preposition and noun. I mean here adverbial phrase. So أنت بدك تعمل focus هون. أنت لازم تركز هون. works كيف استخدمناها؟ We add s. هذا الاس مش اس الجمع يا مس. We add s because of she. Because she here it's singular. Because she here singular. تمام شباب وصبايا؟ إذا الفعل بالإنجليزي لا يجمع، الأسماء تجمع. أوكي؟ والإنجليزي عبارة عن root جذر with lots of suffixes and prefixes. كيف يعني؟ يعني كثير من التوابع من قبل ومن بعد على نفس الروت and infix I mean in the middle. ولقدام رح نصير نحكي هذا الكلام، خليك ركز معي. So this is simple present. طب مس جمانة خلينا بس لو سمحتي تحكي لنا شو ال uses of this sentence. ال uses ببساطة شديدة جدا يعني خلينا نحكي روتين، ولا نقول إنها الستاتس، ولا نقول إنها permanent action. I think it's permanent. Why? Because she يعني she gets used to go to her work in hospital. Maybe she works as a doctor, she works as a nurse, I don't know, but she gets used to go to the hospital and works there. So we can say that this is a permanent status. It's very important here. طب نفرض يا مس جمان نرجع للمثال القديم اللي حكيتي لنا عنه، مين علي ولا عمر ولا مش عارف اللي بيشتغل في الهند. ممكن نفس الصبية هاي نبتعثها وين؟ خلينا نوديها على الهند. Look at this. She is working. لحظة ليش حطيتي working؟ أنا بقول لك ليش حطيت working، بس خلينا نستخدم المحاي لأنه الخط عم بصير عفشيكة. Working in India this year. Okay? This year. طب ليش ما حكينا works؟ Because the temporary action focusing in this year، بمعنى إنه هي فقط هاي السنة تشتغل أو تقوم بعملها في الهند. It's a temporary action. إذا ركز معي، daily, routine, habits, facts, temporary or permanent. لا، permanent actions with your status you should focus on simple present. طيب أفعال، طبعا لا تنسى كمان إنه رح نتعرض لمجموعة أفعال شوي فيها خلينا نحكي senses of يعني senses verbs. هذولا رح يخلوني كمان زي ما بعرف الجملة هاي شو بدها على السريع تخليني أعرف هاي الجملة كيف أحلها، بس مجرد ما أطلع بالverb مش بس الكي وورد. هدول الأفعال بدي إياك تحفظهم، رح نحكي عنهم هلأ. أما ال present continuous talking about all actions happening now. I mean, what is Miss Jumana doing now? I'm teaching English, or I'm working as a teacher now. I'm talking English. I'm calling my mother, for example. Okay? So this is very important. So temporary actions, it's different from permanent actions, which is very important. Let's go back to something very important here in our text. Yes, please. لازم نرجع على in our book. لازم نرجع على البوك اللي إلنا. قد ما تشعبنا بكتير شغلات وحكينا وكذا، لازم يكون مرجعنا الأساسي هو الكتاب. Let's go here to state and dynamic verbs. Read the sentences and circle the correct tense. Science answers many questions we are liking or like to ask. هاي النقطة اللي بدي إياك تركز عليها، اللي هي الفعل like ببساطة شديدة جدا لا يأتي إلا مع الروت تبعه as it is. كيف يعني؟ يعني you can add suffixes like s or es. I mean عفوا s if you are talking in simple present. It's impossible to use it as liking. Look at this. Is it acceptable? No, it's not acceptable. So like خلص طبعت يا مس، خلصت. لحظة شوي، في كمان أفعال تانية. طب مس جمانة بس ثواني، يعني like إيش هي state ولا dynamic by the way you can answer like where is your activity no activity no activities no active verbs so it's a dynamic done so here I can handle the rest of the sentences do you know or are you knowing لقد no also it's impossible to come with ing we are saying طب مس جمانة like شو رأيك أعطيكي الأوبوزيت منها يلا yes hate طب بس في synonym إلها what is it love good job good you are so good so here مع مس جمانة في هاي المحاضرة I can save in my memory 3, 4, 5 verbs. They are dynamic or they are stative. They are stative يا مس جمانة. They are not dynamic. Because when you say, I love eating burger, there is no problem. No one jumping here. Okay? You love pizza, that's it. You are talking about yourself. You express your idea. Your feelings. عشان هيك سموها أفعال الشعور. عشان هيك سموها senses verbs. عشان هيك سموها feelings verb. I feel happy بالمثال الأول اللي جينا تعرضنا له. أنا عم بحكي معاك مس. يعني from the beginning, okay? So please try to also go with me. Okay, step by step to what? To save in our memories, to make a refreshment in next lectures, please. Revise all the lectures before. تمام؟ ما تستهين بأي جزئية لأنها عم بحكي معك من واقع خبرة. Thank you. Okay, so here, what we are saying, we see. كمان see يا miss. It's a stative verb. At the moment, look at this. At the moment, talking about now, right? Yes, right. We are doing or do an exercise. Now, do, it's not a verb of feelings. So what shall I do? مين اللي بيسعفني هلأ بالخطوة الثانية؟ The keyword. The key word. So here, keyword at the moment. At the moment, talking about the present continuous. كيف عرفتي؟ في هذه اللحظة. Like this now. What are you doing now? I'm watching Ms. Jumana. I'm studying with Ms. Jumana. I'm learning English. Right? I'm trying to understand the tenses. Okay? So, خلينا نحل مع بعض شباب. يلا. نسينا كيف. Okay. Okay. Yes. كيف بدي أحل هذا التمرين؟ أوكي، كيف بدي أحل هذا التمرين؟ خلينا نشوف كيف مع بعض. يلا. Science answers many questions we like to ask. Good job. Number 2. Do you know, are you knowing that lightning is hotter than the sun? I cannot say are you. No. It's do you know. It's do you know. طب مس جمانة شو استخدمنا بطريقة السؤال؟ It do. Don't forget to use do and does in simple present. Especially when you are trying to negate the sentence or to make a question. 3. We are see the lightning. We couldn't say seeing. We should say we C, lightning. At the moment, we are doing or do an exercise. Yes, we are doing an exercise. Why? Because of the keyword. The keyword here talking about the action is happening now. Is happening now. Okay. So I'm not sure they are knowing Samir. Zaina forgot to turn the lights before she left the office. Do you know that our... Wait a minute. Okay. Do you know that our bodies are needing more oxygen when we do exercise? Kareem is fixing his brother's bike at the moment. He's wanting to be an archaeologist and discover hidden treasures. I'm not liking extreme sports because they are dangerous, and scientists believe that we save energy, we protect the environment. Like, look at this. Now, 7 and 8, some of the following sentences are wrong. So we have done with 7. Sorry, because I cannot notice the number of the questions. So, some of the following sentences are wrong, شباب وصبايا. بعض منهم خطأ. Put a tick next the correct sentences and correct the wrong sentences in your notebook. If I say, for example, I'm not sure they are knowing Samir. I'm not sure they are knowing Samir. زي ما قالت لنا knowing ما بتيجي ing. So this is X. How can I, for example, rewrite it? I can say not not sure they know, etc. Okay? So I'm not sure they know Samir. ما بعرف. Okay, yes. So what should focus here on the verb 1? On the verb 1. So here, verb 1. Okay, number 2. Zaina forgot to turn the lights before she left the office. Zaina forgot to turn the lights before she left the office. مس جمانة ليش بتقرأي مرتين؟ الأحسن إنك تقرأ مرتين وثلاث. ولا تكون عجول ونفس الوقت لا تتوتر. Don't hesitate. لا تتردد. يعني don't be in a hurry all the time. Don't be in a hurry all the time. Try to read first, second thing, or second times to comprehend. And also you can circle the wrong sentences and rewrite them correctly. So Zaina forgot to turn the lights off before she left the office. I guess it's a very good sentence. Okay. Do you know that our bodies are needing more oxygen when we do exercise? Needing, it's not acceptable here. ليش يا مس جمانة؟ Because needing at the same level of want, need, like, love, hate, admit, decide, all of the senses of verbs, and we, inshallah, we will cover them or try to put them in books and try to memorize them. You can Google them, by the way. Okay. So needing, it's impossible here. We should try to make, this is number 3 and this is number 1. Number 3, do you know that our bodies need, okay? Need more oxygen. Need more oxygen. So need, it's impossible to... طب انتي هنا ما تطلعتي على keywords. Yes, good. ما تطلعنا على keywords. خلص need هنا زبطت لي الأمور كلها. تمام؟ 4. Kareem is fixing his brother's bike at the moment. Excellent sentence. 5. He's wanting. بتحس في عندك إشي هيك زي عمل stop. You should stop here. Why? Want. There's a mistake. زي كأنك ماشي وبتلاقي مطب. بتوقف مرة واحدة. Okay? To what? To comprehend and to rewrite them. Wanting, it's like needing. طيب. I'm not liking it. And also here, X. Scientists believe that if we save energy, we protect the environment, which is a very good sentence. Okay? A very good sentence. Okay? So we have here some wrong. This is wrong also. Okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wrong sentences and rewrite them. طيب. We should stop here for this lecture. Why? Because we have covered and try to make a short introduction about speaking next lecture, inshallah. Next lecture, we should try to answer some questions in the workbook and return back to the speaking. Thank you for this is up for you today. Thank you for your listening. Thank you for your encouraging. Try to revise the differences and also the whole examples they were mentioned throughout my lectures. Third lecture, inshallah, we will cover some questions and some examples, more examples, and we paste all the time on my student book and also some extra worksheets. I need all of you to revise, to try to answer some questions in your workbook. Thank you for your listening. This is Ms. جمانة. السلام عليكم.
منصة نور أكاديمي. نحن صناع العلامة الكاملة.